Hello pilots and welcome back to Flight Academy. It's time for Season 2. This season is brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming, and as always, my name is Phil. 11 players go head to head in a round-robin single ship tournament to find out who is the ace pilot. The format rules are in the description below, but joining me for round 7, game 1, we have...
Andy.
Hey Andy, how is it going?
I'm not bad. It's my first time having a go at doing some casting, so I'm a little bit nervous, but really excited about doing this.
Well, I'm really looking forward to having you on here. It's going to be good fun, and we're going to hopefully see some more cracking games.
Yeah, I hope so. I've really been enjoying this tournament, actually. I've been watching it at home, which is why I kind of reached out to you, actually. So,
well, it's great to have you on. So, obviously you've seen it, so you know what we do.
I know what we do.
Let's run through those lists. So, who would you like to talk through?
Well, let's go with Ben. He's on the left.
Okay, so do you want to let us know what Ben's got?
He is flying a Talonbane Crow. First one, Talonbane Cobra. He's got a variety of updates: stealth upgrade, predator, false transponder codes, shield upgrade, proton rockets, contraband, cybernetics. He's really trying to turn that vehicle into a tank for me. He's trying to make it the ship for, can really take some pounding and deal it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's got some good manoeuvrable stuff on there as well with contraband. He's really in there for a good fight, and we'll come on to his ability later, but he is a great ship, and it's a really nice paint job he's got on there as well.
It's such a good job. I love that kind of, it's got that sort of almost NASA feel to it, hasn't it? It's really cool. But
coming up against Ben, we have Ed, and he is flying Kyle Katarn in the Hawk 290 of the Rebel variant.
Again, one of my absolute favourite ships. Yeah. I just think it's so cool.
And again, another great paint job on there. I love that. So Kyle Katarn is tricked out with Trick Shot, Proximity Mines, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Engine Upgrade, Stealth Device, and it's not a Hawk unless it's got the Mouldy Crow on it.
Absolutely not.
So we've seen some good effects with what he can do there, and in fact there's the turret rotation there trying to trap Ben. But it's going to be an interesting one because we do have quite a difference in their initiatives.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel a little bit like Ed he understands, I think, that his ship is maybe not quite so deadly, but it is so tricksy. There's such a lot of surprises in that build, I feel like.
Yeah, you've got to be careful because he can get you in pretty much a 180 arc with that turret. You don't want to get behind him because he's got that Prox Mine, Perceptive Co-Pilot, and Mouldy Crow. They are just going to be two key elements on there.
And Ben's he's looking to score some early damage here by the looks of it.
Yeah, and it looks like he has got range 1, so he's triggered Talonbane's ability, giving him an additional dice at range 1, but it's not the greatest roll. Luckily he's got Predator there, so...
Wonder how Ed's going to respond to this.
He would have loved a target lock there.
Oh, yeah.
But let's just see.
Come on.
Oh, that's good.
That's not bad at all, actually. And I actually think it's pretty important for him to survive this. If he takes serious damage in this first sort of couple of turns, he could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I mean, he's got those focuses to live behind, and that's 2 coming back, and that's a damage straight away. That is what you like to see. Knocks out Ben's stealth device there, which is going to make it a lot easier to get through. Ed's still got his stealth device, so...
Thing is with Ben, while I think he's gone for quite an aggressive build, it's not an all-in build. He's got some extra defence on there. I think he can take some of that damage if he needs to. He knows that he can survive the odd volley.
Yeah.
But it's going to be positioning now, isn't it? As he moves beyond... Gosh, it's going to be it's quite an interesting position they're in now, actually.
Yeah, Ed's really got to decide whether he rotates that arc. Is Ben going to try and follow him in? And we do have an arc rotation there, which I think is the right option.
Yeah.
He's still got that focus from earlier. Ooh, disengage.
Oh my goodness me, that really surprised me. But I think he knows. It might be the right choice. Give him some space. He's got a naturally slightly more manoeuvrable ship.
And I think probably what was going through Ben's mind there was, I don't want to be behind Kyle. Kyle has a mind.
Yeah.
And
like I say, that it's almost like an obstruction build from Ed, isn't it? It's like, you're not going to dictate the play here. I'm going to dictate it.
Absolutely. Oh, it's a shit. If he hadn't rotated that arc, he would have still had a shot there. But that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. Coming round. They're absolutely moving on a hell of a look, actually, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, with the pilots, they know that they've got 20 minutes, and although you've only got one ship each, 20 minutes goes so quick.
I bet, because you're concentrating the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, anybody who's spent a lot of time gaming, you know, after a big game, I always feel a little tired, regardless, because you've just concentrated so hard for so long.
And these players, we recorded all of these games in 3 nights. So
crikey, okay.
They were, some of them obviously maybe had a little bit of a break. Sometimes it was maybe 3 games back to back, having to know what your opponent has, what you need to do to combat that. It was intense, and I have a lot of respect for the players. They were fantastic. They really got on with it.
They've been a great bunch. They've been a great bunch. It's been really exciting to watch. I've really enjoyed it. What do you think Ben's thinking about here?
He's probably wondering about...
He's absolutely just...
coming back round.
Dancing around him, isn't he, at the moment?
I'm wondering... He hasn't actually triggered Contraband Cybernetics, which is surprising. I thought he would have done that maybe to get an action. But he's at range 3, so it's going to be a bit...
He's just taking some pot shots here, I feel. I think he's just... This isn't his killing move. He is... If I can do a point of damage, if I can knock down a shield...
Yeah.
You know, it's something I don't have to do later, and that is quite a good roll by the looks of it.
Hit crit. Oh, blank on the end there, but still, that's 2 damage going through.
This is big for Kyle here.
And having to spend a focus, so that stealth device really coming in handy there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be really interesting to see how Ed positions himself now. Because he's got Ben caught in one corner. And maybe Ben's chosen to go there, but he's got Ben in one corner.
Yes.
You know, and they're both struggling with a little bit of stress. They've got a...
Yeah, and Ben's dial is going to be the better one to be getting rid of that stress because it is a more nimble ship.
Yeah.
But while we wait to find out what is happening, just want to remind you guys, if you do like what we're doing here at Out of Art Gaming, you can support us on Patreon with a link in the description below. We've got plenty of things coming up in the future, so definitely worth being on there so you get a sneak peek of what's coming up.
I love that move by Ed. I love the way he's absolutely forcing the issue.
And it looks like
he's cleared his stress.
Yeah.
You know, his turrets, he's got his main guns and he's got his turret in.
And it's taken the lock, but that does trigger false transponder codes, which is good because although Kyle then gets the jam which breaks that lock, it means Ben can't use that at a more advantageous stage to get rid of, say, this focus he has there. Yeah,
he's coming in now though. He's you know, it's this turn I feel is going to be quite crucial.
I mean, this is prime Talonbane territory.
Yeah.
Because again, range 1, he gets an additional dice on top of the range 1 bonus. So he's got a 5 dice shot there. And, well, red dice are better than green dice when it comes to
that's what it comes down to, isn't it? Yeah. You'd rather be rolling a lot of red dice than a lot of green dice.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's managed to get that focus back up as well, which is nice. So he's in a good position here. This could be very telling. Because also, once he's past it, Ed's got all those extra little bits, and what are we?
He's going to spend that focus. That's 5 hits.
That is absolutely brutal.
Well, we know for a fact that stealth device is gone at least 2 shields.
Absolutely brutal.
Perfect dice is what he wants.
That's 2 dodges.
That's not bad at all. So
considering, that could have been crushing.
Yeah.
That really could have been almost game over. Let's see what happens now. Let's see how Ed responds.
I mean, he's got that focus for the next attack. He gets the range 1, and he can do that from the front because of the way Talonbane is.
Let's not forget extra shield on Talonbane as well, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gonna spend that focus and get 3.
Absolutely. What an absolute bargain.
That's 2 going through. Wow.
That's the shield's gone.
Shield's got, well, you already lost one shield.
How do you
Shield and health.
Glad you're with me. I mean, it's looking close now. I mean, I'm a bit concerned, actually, about Ed here.
I don't know, that's an interesting...
That's a very cool move, actually.
I'm wondering how much that's going to come into play.
Because he's got to come... Wow. If you look at the scenery as well, can Ben make it to the north side of those asteroids, or is he going to have to go between the two and maybe risk... Gosh, it's going to be tight, actually, isn't it?
With Ben's dial, he's got a couple of options. He
could always go for a 180, but then
I think the 180 is the one he doesn't want to do.
Yeah, because he's going to end up facing the wrong way, isn't he? And he's like, all his guns are forward facing.
I mean, if he does the Talon roll and comes in behind, it's only a 2, so that should.
Yeah.
That for me, that's what I'd be doing right now. But we'll see. Ben knows what he's at, and well, there we go.
There we go. Good choice.
Let's see. Does he spin it round? Yes, he does.
Oh, that move is so clutch. It's such a great ability.
And he's used his contraband cybernetics right there. That's the perfect time to use it.
Ed's only got 2 points of health left as well. He's got to be unlucky.
Yeah. Oh, taking the target lock. I like the choice of target.
Do you feel that you don't feel it's too risky?
No, I think it's great. It gives him a chance to re-roll those dice, so that a focus is good because you can obviously change your focuses. But
oh my goodness me!
I mean, you don't need it when you're rolling that. I mean,
oh my goodness me!
Ben, calm it down, mate.
Oh, wow, that was good respect shown at the end, and wow, Ben, absolutely. What a definitive result.
I mean, if you're gonna win a game, that's the kind of role you do it on. I mean, it was always going to be tough for Ed with the Hawk versus Kirax, but
it's a shit. I mean, we all love the Hawk because it's the Hawk, and but gosh, that build, Ben's build, is terrifying to me.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well done to both players. Good win there, Ben. Andy, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Oh, thanks so much for having me, Phil. I really, really enjoyed it.
Excellent. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Link for the Patreon is in the description below, and we will see you next time for Game 2.